Hello everyone, this is Janice with Cricketology.blogspot.com. Today we're going to be making this pretty Christmas card using 2 cartridges. And I'm going to show you on my laptop where I have these, okay? I have a MacBook and don't know how you would do this on the PC. You probably know how to do that. I'm not a technology girl, so I'm sorry. I'm not very helpful when it comes to that. So what I have here is my downloads down here. Open that up and I have almost every single cartridge on there that I own. I have all the handbooks, okay? I'm going to go to Winter Frolic and it's alphabetical order. So it's down here at the bottom. And I just tap on it and there is my Winter Frolic cartridge, and it's even still on the page that I was on. I'm using this ornament. I'm cutting out, and I'm cutting it at 5 inches. I'm sorry, 4 inches. And the shadow is also cut at 4 inches. Okay, so it's this image right here, and then the shadow. Okay, both at 4 inches. Then my card base, oops, I didn't mean to close the whole thing, is from Winter, or not Winter, Wild Card. Right there. Okay, and it's this one right here on page 34. And it looks like this. Okay. And then I cut this at 5.5 inches. And then I cut the liner, which is this piece right here, and I cut the little frame also, okay? And then here is the ornaments. This white part is what I'm going to stamp on again, and I didn't tell you what page it was on. Is on page 64, okay, for the ornament. So we're going to get started with that. Now, how I got these on here, briefly, Cricut.com. You search the cartridge that you would like to get the digital handbook for. Once you have found that cartridge, you look down below it, and there is a place where you can click Digital Handbook. Not all of them have them. Most of them do. Some of them don't yet, and I don't know why. But that's how you do it, okay? Cricut.com. I hope that helps. And again, I'm doing it on my MacBook, so you'd have to kind of play around with it. All right, so let's move on. Let's change the angle here. We're going to start with the ornament. It's the first thing we're going to do. I've got this music note stamp from Rubber Stampede that I've had for a while, so I don't know if they still have it available, but there's lots of places where you can get a music note background if you don't have one already. And I'm using my brayer today. I rarely get this thing out because it is big, but you know what? It really does help to get a good image when you're stamping upside down like that. And then what we're going to do is stamp the Magi from this stamp that I got from Michaels. This is what it looks like. Okay, and it is called Traveling Far, and it's from Stampendous. And then again, I'm going to use my brayer and get a good impression here. Just want to make sure that Bethlehem and the Magi are on there. Try not to move it, so otherwise you'll get a smudged impression. Alright. And I used Tuxedo Black for that. Alright. Now, Next step is the glitter and shine. The way I did that is I used my Dazzling Diamonds, my clear embossing powder, and this clear embossing ink Boss Gloss instead of using my Versamark. Just because this way I can control it really well. And I just want this entire image nice and glossy. And then I'm going to put my embossing powder, just clear embossing powder. I think I'm going to grab it from the little handle there. This is really wet. Okay, and then I want to put my Dazzling Diamonds on top of that. I've been looking for a embossing powder that is clear and has clear glitter or translucent glittery glitter. And I'm sure that I could probably order it from somewhere. I just didn't want to order it. I wanted it to get it like at Joann's or Michael's or something, because I don't want to pay for shipping and I don't want to wait. So anyway, I'm trying this out, and I did make my other one this way. I'm also making a mess here. It's okay, just a season to be glittery. Okay. So hopefully that'll do the trick. There's my, see, the glitter flew everywhere. We'll try it again. What I'll do is I'll just like rub it in it, because there's glitter everywhere here. Yeah, that's not the look I wanted. The last time I did this, I think I put the glitter on the bottom. So I'm going to try that again. Here's one that's already done. Glitter first this time. No, that's not it. Now, because this is not embossing powder, if I tried to emboss it, it would not stick. So, okay. See, that's what I want, is a glittery ornament. And then we'll sprinkle it with embossing powder. I'm getting glitter in my embossing powder in the process, but that's okay, because I just tend to like glittery projects anyway, so I don't care if there's glitter in there. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, is do the embossing powder after the glitter. Come to that as well. Okay, so see, now it's nice and glittery. Okay. And then that's going to get glued here. There's this. Now something else I'm going to try is also dipping it in UT. And then maybe attaching it with repositionable adhesive. And then it could be maybe an actual ornament. I don't know. We're going to try it. Not today. I'm just trying to make a card, just a regular card today. Okay, and I'm just want to see if this is, it does shed glitter, but it's not all coming off. Okay. And then I don't need the hook, so I'm going to just snip that off. Because we're going to attach a little, this is one of Tim Holtz's Ideology mini paper clips. And I want it to be more of a bright gold. So I painted it with acrylic paint dabber in gold. And then I just want to create my little hook here. You can hear my son in the background. He is all boy with the sound effects and all that when he plays Star Wars. So cute. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get into the actual card base. I made a really glittery mess here, guys. Can you see that? Alright, what we want to do is attach this. Oh, and I ran this through, this piece right here, I ran it through the textile texture Cuttlebug embossing folder. Because again, I was just trying to get the look of maybe the Magi's textiles. Oh, something's going on here. Okay. We went to SeaWorld last night and we saw the Christmas, they have a new Christmas show called Oh Wondrous Night. If you live near SeaWorld, oh my, very much, it was a live nativity scene basically show, and they had real camels, and the camels had these beautiful fabrics with tassels on them, and it was gorgeous. And considering it was SeaWorld, I mean, their Christmas celebration includes Jesus in the center of it. So for me, is wonderful to bring my son to something like that. So we had a great time. So I was kind of inspired to do this card last night. However, I will tell you, if you have small children, it's a late night. Their first show starts at 5 o'clock, and the last show, which is my favorite one, is the ice skating show, not till 10:30. And I didn't make it last night. We didn't. Adrian and I were both tired. It was cold, and he was coughing, and my mommy heart said, go home. So we did. So we'll go back next week and see it again. Okay, so there's that part. Very easy. I love the wild card cartridge for this because you can kind of just get a quick card out. And I'm making little registration marks for myself so I know where to stamp. And I'm using Versamark this time to stamp my Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. And I'm going to take my embossing buddy and just give it a good rub so we don't get staticky bits everywhere. And then we're going to stamp. this is a long video again. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna stamp over here. This is the Rainbow Eclipse from sparkleandsprinkle.com. Really nice embossing powder. Black with beautiful colors in it. Really nice. Okay, I'm going to flick the back to get most of the excess off. And then we'll emboss it. Erase those little pencil marks. I still got some little flecks on there, but okay. But you know, it's going to cover up with the ornament. Alright, and then the ornament is going to go here, and it will be popped up. Okay, so I'm not going to pop it up right now. I'm just going to show you the little bow. I got some sheer red, and that's going to go about right there. Okay, but one last thing I wanted to do to make it even more glassy is, before I attach this, I'm going to put some glossy accents. I had quite a mess the other day. If you saw my video yesterday, the post before this one, and the baby card, I cleaned it up and it's coming out just fine, so I can finish off this bottle without wasting precious glossy accents. This is my original bottle that I got over a year ago, and it's still going strong. So, okay. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then with a glue dot attach my bow. And that will be, I could even just use glossy accents to attach the bow, because it's a good adhesive. So I'm just going to let it dry like that. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a very Merry Christmas. Bye.